trying to get something going to the high post as Gassama's going to pull up for three, and that is good. 3-ball good as he's got 5 already.
See, Gassama, he can get down low, but he can also shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah, something to watch all night as Reed, a little screen, Reed resetting it here for Chaminade. Spin move inside, and that's going to be a travel there on Terrace Reed. Good defense from Gassama.
Few early turnovers for Chaminade here. They're going to have to settle down, but nothing to worry about yet.
Yeah, I agree. Chaminade's young. They've only played one MCC game with this young team as Daniels on the steal there. As Brian Ward looking up, and he's looking to go, and he's going to kick it out. Daniels, pump fake 3. Sinabad, Duff guarding him, taking it in. Nice move there by Sinabad as he finishes strong. Philip Sinabad.
Saw a little bit of contact down there. He wanted the call, but no call. He still gets the basket to go, though.
Yeah, Chaminade pressuring full court already in this game, even with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Love it, trying to get something going, and here's Brian Taylor. He's going to go baseline. He kicks it out. Duff is open for 3 from the corner. No good. Air ball there. As there's going to be it's going to be a travel on Damian Mayo is what they're going to say. And that's going to be Desmet ball underneath.
I'm not sure about that call. Damian fell down on the rebound and got up to dribble, but I don't think he ever completely hit the ground.
Yeah, he lost control there of his body, but I thought he may have been shoved from behind, but obviously not, as it's going to be a travel as Desmet has it here under the baseline. They're going to get it out to Lovett. Here's Jackson Niedenbach, senior. Passes back over as Taylor looking to get something going. Going to the low post here. Gassama again. And this is going to be a foul on Terrace Reed as Gassama had position on him all the way.
Yeah, that was good ball movement by Desmet. Worked it around up top to Taylor, who found Gassama down low and draws the foul.
Yeah, early on, Gassama is winning the battle here between Terrace Reed.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. For whatever reason, the broadcast was not going the first couple minutes of the game. Apologies for that. So if you are just tuning in, Chaminade does have they are losing 6-4 to Desmet 3 minutes into this one.
And so far, Gassama has been winning the battle against Terrace Reed so far, as this is a marquee matchup all night between the two big guys. Second free throw is good, as Gassama's got 7 points already early. Scored every point for the Spartans so far. Damian Mayo going all the way, puts up kind of a wild shot, gets his own board, swatted away, going up again, and he gets it to go. That's a third chance effort there from Damian Mayo.
Damian Mayo is so good at getting his own rebound and getting those second chance opportunities.
Just wanted it more than anybody else there is what it looked like.
Yeah.
As here's Taylor. And from the top of the key is no good. Daniels with the rebound, push it up. And here's Mayo, fakes the pass into Terrace Reed. Mayo going left hard, and he is fouled, and they're going to say it was on the shot as Mayo will go to the line.
Nice move by Mayo to get through that defense and draw the foul. You know, he was doubled there with Mayo, Terrace Reed cutting to the paint. Mayo looked for him but didn't have him, so he got in the paint and drew the foul. Now he's going to the line.
Defensive battles so far here early, as this is the first time that the Red Devils are at the line. First free throw is no good, and we talked about it earlier in the broadcast when it wasn't going, but free throw shooting is going to be such a crucial thing tonight here in this game.
Chaminade struggled all year with that, and they've struggled with foul trouble. Getting to the line quick, though.
And Mayo, second free throw is good, as Mayo's got 5 points here early on. Damian Mayo has been such a star this year, averaging about 15 points a game. Such an offensive threat. It's going baseline. It's Lovett. That's good defense there by Sinabad. As here's Mayo on the push. Looks like he's going to go all the way in a little floater, and no good. Reed gets the rebound as they're going to call a foul as Reed is going to go to the line.
Yeah, Desmet's coach is not happy over there. He thought his player, Lovett, got fouled down here on the other end, and he is furious right now, screaming at the refs about that. But nonetheless, Terrace is going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Terrace Reed is just such a monster on the boards as well this year. I mean, averaging 11 rebounds a game with his 6'10" height is so good, as he's going to knock the first one down.
He has been Chaminade's most consistent free throw shooter this year. Getting to the line a lot and making most of his shots.
Yeah, Reed has really upped his game to another level this season. He's a junior, so last year he was young, but he's developed this post game now in this blocking ability that he really didn't have. And he's up to 20 points a game this year, as well as 11 rebounds. So that's tough to stop if you're Desmet.
And he can shoot.
Exactly, as here's Niedenbach with the ball up top, guarded by Mayo. Niedenbach taking it all the way and lays it up, and it's good and one for Jackson Niedenbach. And the foul goes on Philip Sinabad.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to go to the bench. Nice move there by Niedenbach to get into the paint and draw the contact.
A nice little floater there as he ties the game at 9 for his first 2 points of the night. And Niedenbach at the line, and it is good to give Desmet the early lead. And Brian Ward with it here. Kicks it out to Nate Straughter, his first action of the night. He's been so good for the Red Devils off the bench this season as he actually got the start last game. Nice pass there by Reed over to Ward. Kicking it back out, but he throws it away. Is this going to be a turnover?
I like the idea, though. Kick and dish to your best shooter, Nate Straughter, who's averaging about 4 3-pointers a game.
Yeah, Nate Straughter averaging 13 points this season has really upped his game too. Didn't really play hardly any minutes last year at the varsity level, and he came off the bench this season and has been red hot from beyond the arc.
One of those juniors who has made a key difference.
So here's Taylor trying to get something going. Walker on the baseline kicking it back out. Nothing there. Taking it in, nice move by Walker, and the hop step gets him 2 there as Desmet goes up 12-9. Straughter on the wing, kicking it out, corner for Reed. Reed with a nice move inside, going up strong, misses. Reed with his own board, going back up again, and he is fouled as he will go to the line for the second time tonight.
Yeah, once again, you see the Smets coach throwing his hands in the air, but that was clear contact and the right call.
Yeah, Terrace Reed with a cool little move there, fake right, go left, gets his own board and gets fouled as he is looking to make it 4 for 4 for the line tonight. And it's good.
Terrace playing good so far.
Yeah, Reed's been the most reliable free throw shooter on the team, I would say. And especially as a big man, you don't see that much. Second one is good as Reed is 4 for 4 from the line tonight as ties the game at 12. And junior Brian Taylor with the ball here, going right on Mayo. Kicking it back out here, love it, at the top of the key. Walt Straughter checking in for his first action for Chaminade. Number 13, as there's the block by Reed. Stays straight up there as they're trapping the corner, kicking it back out to Walker. Walker's got an open 3, no good. Rebound by Reed yet again, another rebound for him as Mayo's gonna push.
It's already 5 rebounds for Reed.
Walt Straughter, and closed the lane there. He had a lane, but Niedenbach got in the way as Mayo here with Niedenbach on him. Mark Jackson, senior, the only senior on the Red Devils this season, with the ball at the top. Nice move by Mayo here. Kicking it back out, here's Jackson. Jackson going left, he is fouled hard there by number 10, Jeremiah Walker.
Yeah, you see Mark Jackson, the only senior on the team there. He's been a real mentor to these guys. I actually had a chance to talk to him and what it's been like being the only senior on the team. And he said it's a little bit, it's a little bit strange. A lot of guys that were on the team that weren't as great have transferred out. But he said he likes being able to guide the younger guys and, kind of be a leader for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's been multiple kids. Jaden Winfield, one was on the team last year. He was a junior. He transferred out to California for school. And as well, Jonathan Dunn, when he was a sophomore, transferred out as well. Both played at the varsity level since they were freshmen. But losing those were 2 key components there for Chaminade.
Yeah, they were. Jaden actually transferred to the Chaminade in California. And, he was always one of my favorite guys in our class, and it was sad to see him go.
Jackson knocks down the second for his first point of the night. And here's Taylor getting it off to Lovett. Chaminade bringing full court pressure here. Straughter, nice defense. Hands up, Lovett's got nowhere to go, it looks like. Gets it up, and he gets it there. Here's Lovett kicking it back over. Duff going baseline. Good defense there from Walt Straughter. Taylor is trapped there by Straughter yet again, and Straughter is all over the floor right now.
The Straughter twins both on the court at the same time. I'm liking the energy that they're bringing, Cooper.
Yeah, they're both junior twins, so pretty cool to see them on the same team, both on the floor, as Walt's been playing hard so far tonight. Yeah, Walt's probably got the most bounce on the entire team, actually, is what they say, that he can throw down, and we saw it a couple times this year. As Lovett going baseline, puts it up, nice shot there by Brennan Lovett. As Jackson taking it up. Over to Mayo. Here comes a screen from Reed. It's Reed open up top. That's a 3 ball, and it is no good. In and out for Terrace Reed.
I like the shot, though. Keep taking those. He can make those.
And down to less than 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Brian Taylor looking like Desmet may go for the final shot here. Trying to set up something, Taylor dribbling it out. Mayo guarding him as Desmet not attacking yet, but gonna look to attack here within the next 6 or so seconds. As here comes a double from Jackson, getting it over to Duff, a nice pass there inside. And the three ball is no good as Jackson with 1 second left. Strawder's gonna get it up and it's no good. And after the first quarter here, Desmet up 14-13, defensive battle so far for both teams, and we will be back after the break.
And we are back, and if you are just joining us, Desmet has a 14-13 lead over the Red Devils. First quarter of play, pretty intense. Expected that from an MCC matchup. And Brian Ward will take the ball up for Chaminade to start the second quarter.
Yeah, most definitely a defensive battle early on for both of these teams.
And Terrace Reed now with it in the corner. He's guarded by Lovett. Finds Sinabad up top. And he's going to swing it over to Ward, to Daniels with the shot, and it is good. And Daniels with his first points of the game to give Chaminade a lead.
Yeah, Chaminade to win this game, they're going to need to knock down shots like that because, as you can see, Desmet is running a 2-3 zone right now, shifting really well, but it's going to leave open shooters there from beyond the arc.
And Justin Dove pulls up from the free throw line, and it is good. His first points of the game also, and we're all knotted up at 16 as Ward takes the ball up again. He's going to find Sinabad on the side, guarded by Lovett. Number 10 for Desmet, Jeremiah Walker helping, double teamed in the corners, Daniels. And that's a turnover as Brian Taylor ends up coming up with the ball for Desmet. He's pushing now. He pulls up from deep. It is no good. Rebound brought down by Ward.
Looked like his hand may have been hit there, but Ward on the push right away against
and
Lovett.
He gets blocked by Lovett, and they're going to call that Desmet ball as after the block it hit off the head of Brian Ward, and Desmet will take back over.
Yeah, so far, I'm actually sorry, it is not a 2-3 zone. They're playing a 1-3-1 right now, trapping the corner aggressively and making Chaminade make poor passes and getting a lot of turnovers off it early.
And Justin Duff in the corner with it now. He finds Sinabad down, or I'm sorry, that's Sekou Gassama down low who slams it, and Desmet takes the lead right back. Chaminade now looking for something. And there's some miscommunication there as Ward threw it to Mayo, and Mayo was not ready for it. And that soars out of bounds for the Desmet ball. And Coach Bennett is going to go with a timeout only a minute and a half into this quarter.
Yeah, much needed timeout there for the Red Devils as 5 early turnovers by this team, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
And we're back from that quick timeout as Desmet will take over. Lovett inbounding it to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Ward. Gets it across midcourt easily. Duff pump fakes. Finds Lovett. Lovett drives. Back to Duff. Duff launches a three. It's no good. Walker comes down with the rebound, though, and he goes up, and the layup is good, and they're going to call that an and one. Foul is going to go against, it looks like Sinabad. It is Sinabad, and Walker's going to go to the line for an and one.
Yeah, there we saw that size of Gassama play so much to his advantage as the sophomore Daniels actually had position on him there for the rebound, but with the size and strength of Gassama, he just went right around him and took it right out of his hands.
The Gassama-Reed matchup tonight is a fun one to watch as Walker gets that to go. And Chaminade now, who hasn't scored in the last minute or two, is looking to get out of this small drought. Daniels with it on the wing, guarded tightly by Walker. Up top is Sinabad. He finds Daniels, who launches a three. And it is no good as Gassama comes down with the rebound, and now Desmet is pushing.
Yeah, Chaminade's going to have to start working somebody on the baseline somewhere to open up some open jump shots because there has just been nothing for the Red Devils. Great
Taylor
defense
up
by
top.
the Spartans.
And Reed comes out the rebound as Taylor missed that one.
Probably Reed's sixth rebound of the night as he's just all over the place every single game.
He always gets a lot of rebounds as Daniels will find Mayo, who swings it to Ward. And Ward finds Sinabad, looking for Reed in the post, and he gets him. Reed with a nice little turnaround, and he gets it to go. Something that we talked about earlier when the stream was down. Terrace has improved tremendously on that turnaround jumper.
Yeah, that is just so hard to stop there if you're Desmet. Beautiful move by Terrace Reed.
And Lovett will drive, put up a little floater. It's no good. Almost gets his own rebound, but Daniels gets it.
Yeah, Daniels gets a lot of rebounds, especially for his height. He plays really hard as Chaminade on the push. And here's Ward for three, and it is no good.
No good, and Gassama will come down with the rebound. Yeah, Daniels, who's averaging almost 3 rebounds a game, brings another one down, and there's a foul on the play, but they're going to call it on the floor. That was against Taylor. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like they are going to call it.
Looks like it's going to be
It is on the floor, okay.
Daniels there, as that is his second foul of the half.
Lovett to inbound. Desmet holding on to a 3-point lead.
Actually, I'm sorry, that was on Philip Sinabad, as that is his third foul of the half. He's in foul trouble now.
Justin Duff with the pull-up, no good. Rebounded by Mayo. And Mayo's going to slow it down here just a little bit. I think that's the smart decision. And reset it up top to Ward. Straughter launches a three, and it is good. Nate Straughter with a three-pointer. Chaminade's best three-point shooter on the year, averaging 13 a game coming off the bench. And he has been a tremendous for Coach Bennett.
Yeah, his hot hand from behind the arc has not slowed down as he hit a big three there from deep. Is this going to be an offensive foul there?
It's going to go against Lovett. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's going to go against Brian Taylor.
As Chaminade will retain possession here, tied at 21.
Mayo inbounds to Ward. And Ward looking, not in any rush to get it to Mayo. Mayo gets it.
He had an open read down low. Reed let him know it too, but a pull-up three by Reed.
Top, and he gets it to go. And Terrace Reed drains the three. Chaminade takes the lead back. Terrace Reed now with 9 points already. Still plenty of time in the second quarter.
Crazy to see when your 6'10" big man can pull up from deep like that.
And he's not just good at shooting, but he's also good at running the court as Walker drives. He's got nothing. And he double dribbles. Little bit of a lapse of judgment there. Might have had a brain fart or something as he dribbled after he'd already picked the ball up. And Chaminade with a chance to extend this lead as number 30, Jamil Goins, will check into the game for the first time. And he's taking out Sekou Gassama.
Yeah, Gassama coming out of the game. You got to watch Terrace Reed right now. He has a big mismatch in the post there. As they're going to try to single him up.
Straughter in the corner. He thought about pulling up, but didn't. As Chaminade's working the ball around well. And Mayo takes a three. No good, but Terrace Reed gets the rebound. And he's going to go up. No good. And the ball bouncing around, but Desmet comes down with it. That's Lovett. And Lovett gets fouled by Daniels on a loose ball. And Desmet is one foul away from the bonus, so they will take that from the sideline.
Yeah, they are calling this game tight right now. Is pretty much any contact at all, they're going to call a foul, which is something to notice as we go along in this game, as both teams are going to be in the bonus here pretty quickly.
And now Brian Taylor with the ball. He's going to give it to Walker. And Walker passes that to Duff, who puts up a nice floater, and he gets it to go. And that's going to be Duff's, looks like his 7th point of the game. As Nate Straughter finds Terrace Reed in the post. Another turnaround, doesn't get it to go. Desmet brings it back down. Taylor pushing. Taylor to Lovett. Lovett launches a three. It's no good. Terrace gets the rebound.
Terrace Reed just
back and
every
forth.
Rebound going his way. Here's Mayo on the push.
Nice push by Mayo, and they're going to call it a blocking foul Desmet wanted the charge, but Mayo will go to the line. This is going to be already his 5th and 6th trips to the line tonight.
Yeah, Mayo with a nice move there. Actually went by himself against 3 Spartan defenders there and went up with the left and got the foul called.
Mayo, who's, I believe he's shooting 2 for 4 from the line so far. Struggled from the line this year. He's looking to fix that as gets the first one to go. And Walt Strader will check into the game for Nilivon Daniels. And Mayo now with 6 points on the court for Chaminade. Mayo, Strader, Reed, Strader, or both Straders, and Ward.
Yeah, both the Strader twins have really earned their minutes this year, both playing extremely well, which is why they're on the court a lot more than we saw in the first game of the season.
Both have been tremendous off the bench, providing those good minutes, as Lovett will have it up top, and Strader now guarding Duff. Desmet trying to find an open shot. To keep working the ball around the key.
Chaminade tight man-to-man defense everywhere on the floor. There's nothing open. You can hear the Chaminade bench. A beautiful steal by Walt Strader as they're going to call it off Strader's leg as Desmet will retain possession. But the defense right now for the Red Devils, they're all over the floor.
And looks like Desmet's coach is going to call a timeout. Chaminade with high intensity, and this one is starting to get really good. Chaminade up 26-23. We'll be right back. And we are back from that short break as Desmet will inbound the ball on the sideline. Down 26-23. And that is stolen by Strader. And he does a nice little Euro step and puts it up, and it is good. Nice play by Nate Strader, who's clapping at Lovett on the other end.
What a beautiful move there on the Euro step by Nate Strader, as both the Strader twins right now are all over the floor, getting a bunch of turnovers for the Red Devils.
Both of them exceptionally well defensive players, as you see Strader not letting Taylor get it down low, and that is blocked on Lovett, and they're going to call Strader with the foul. And not a very good foul there, as they had him trapped down low, and just like that, Lovett will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, really no reason to foul there for Strader. I mean, Terrace Reed was straight up the whole time, and there was no way that Brendan Lovett was going to be able to get a shot over him from that low post position.
For Chaminade, though, for the 5 guys on the court currently, a combined 2 fouls. So they're staying out of that foul trouble that we talked about, and Lovett gets the first one to drop.
Yeah, the people in foul trouble tonight are Daniels and Cinnabad, as they're both on the bench right now. But Cinnabad has 2, and as well as Daniels.
Lovett now with the second one. He gets it to go, and that'll make it 28-25 in favor of Chaminade. Number 12, Rogmid Adams checks into the game for the first time. He'll bring off Lovett. And with 2 minutes to go in this half, it's starting to get good, folks.
Yeah, no Gassama in the game right now, so watch Chaminade go Terrace Reed's way.
Terrace Reed with the ball in the corner. He's going to drive baseline, put up a nice little hook, and he gets it to drop. Already with 11 points now. He's playing well, and he's heating up too.
Yeah, if Coach Williams there for Desmet doesn't put Gassama back in the game, you're going to see a lot of that from Terrace Reed. As it's tough to stop, Terrace Reed going to step up, but that is good. A beautiful move there by Taylor as he gets it to fall.
What a move by Taylor. Saw the bigger body Reed coming right at him and ducks under. And Ward now with it. He's going to try going in, but brings it right back out to Strader in the corner. Strader guarded tightly by Duff. Mayo baseline. He goes up, and he gets it to go. And Chaminade is getting to the rim at will right now.
Yeah, tough contact finish there from Damian Mayo.
And now Strader guarding Taylor heavily up top. Terror switch onto him.
Yet again, in the early go, we see that dynamic duo of Mayo and Reed already combined for 18 of the 32
Great
for the Red
defense
Devils.
there by Terrace as Ward brings down the rebound, and he's going to kick it Never mind, he's going to pull from the free throw line and gets it to go. And Chaminade, just like that, extends their lead all the way up to 7 points with just under a minute to go in the half.
Yeah, a really underappreciated player on this team. Brian Ward is so good at managing the clock, and he's just a really good point guard, and especially defensively, which is why he starts every game and plays so many minutes.
Desmet working around. Duff's going to pull up from the corner. He doesn't get it to go. Or I'm sorry, the shoulder, not the corner. But now he has it in the corner, and he'll launch it. And no good. Duff struggling from 3 right now. He's one of their best shooters, but can't get anything to go. As Schroeder now throws it up, and he can't get it to go. And that's going to be an offensive goaltending, as that one might have rattled in, but...
Yeah, it looks like a rim interference there by Nate Schroeder. But Duff right now for Desmet, the sophomore, not afraid to shoot the ball, as he's probably put up around 10 shots this game already, as he's going to be subbed out for Jackson Niedenbach as I say that.
Niedenbach, one of the seniors on the Desmet team. He's had a pretty good season so far, going from no minutes his first 3 years on varsity to getting consistent minutes this year. And now Taylor with the ball for Desmet. Guarded by Mayo.
20 seconds left to go in the half here, as Chaminade's tight man-to-man defense all over the floor is going to be tough for Desmet to get by.
And it looks like Desmet's going to hold on for the last shot. Not surprising there, as they're down by 7. Taylor's going to drive. Guarded by Schroeder. Kicks out to Lovett. Doesn't shoot it. Lovett pulls up, and he gets it to go. And that'll do it for the half, as Mayo just holds on to it and lets the clock wind down. And going into the half, Chaminade holding on to a 34-29 lead. It's looking good so far, and we'll see you guys when the second half starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here from the half as we are ready to set to get going again as Chaminade is up 34-29 here at half. And so far, the story of this half, like every other game for the Red Devils, has been Terrace Reed and Damian Mayo.
That's exactly right, Cooper. They're already combined for 20 points. Terrace with 11, Damian with 9. Both having great games, and they'll continue at this half as Damian almost steals the ball right away.
Yeah, and definitely the defense from Chaminade has picked up immensely as they have been playing hard man-to-man defense everywhere. Here is Taylor's going to take it up for the Spartans to get going here in the second half.
Chaminade sticking with their man-to-man, it looks like.
You got to watch the matchup between Gassama and Terrace Reed as there's been a battle down there on the block. As here's Lovett taking it back out. Gassama at the top of the key already hit 1 3 tonight, so got to be aware of his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Gassama score. He can always score down low, but he's also just as good from shooting outside.
Oh, Gassama off the tip. He's going to go up. Misses. And Reed doesn't get the rebound, but Daniels comes up with it. Brian Ward on the push here. Damian Mayo is open in the corner. He's going to pull up for 3, and it's no good. As Daniels with another rebound. He's been all over tonight.
That's already his second offensive rebound to go along with a few defensive ones as well.
And mid-range jumper from Daniels is good, as Daniels is only 6'2", but he's been getting all sorts of rebounds tonight. He's been scrappy out there for the Red Devils.
Already with 5 points. Let's go along with 5 rebounds.
As Desmet here, you don't want to get down too bad against this Red Devil team, as all of a sudden it seems like Chaminade is rolling. Gassama and Reed matched up one-on-one. Nice defense by Reed, but they're going to call a foul there on Terrace Reed from behind.
Yeah, Terrace, he was in front of Gassama, and he was playing good defense, but once Gassama got the ball, he did a quick little post move and got Terrace, and, the only thing Terrace could do was foul there.
Yeah, that's Terrace Reed's second foul of the half, as Chaminade doesn't seem to be in too much of foul trouble tonight compared to previous games so far this season.
Yeah, Terrace only with 2 and Mayo with 0. I mean, that's big news, as this team has struggled with fouls all year.
And Gassama's free throw is way off there, but it's funny to think because Chaminade right now, Chaminade is 5-1 on the young season, but even with that, they have not played their best basketball on the defensive side of the ball.
No, they have not. I mean, like we always talk about, this is a very young team that is still getting comfortable, getting used to playing together. As the season goes on, they get better and better. As we see it tonight, their defense is already exceptionally better than it's been all year, but they'll just have to keep having some time to get there.
Yeah, Desmet looks like they're actually dropping back into a 2-3 zone. Now Cinnabad from the corner 3, it's good, and that is going to be a shot tonight for the Red Devils. If they want to take control of this game, they got to hit those corner threes because it's going to be open against this 2-3 zone. As sizing up here is Lovett, kicking it back out to Taylor, trying to get Duff open on the baseline, but Daniel seems to be all over it, kicking it out in the corner. There's going to be no shot there. Kicking it back out, and with the ball here is Jeremiah Walker kicking it down to Lovett. Screen by Gassama, but trapped in the corner, kicking it back out to Taylor as Chaminade's defense is everywhere right now. Desmet can't move.
Defense looking great. This is what we were just talking about, Cooper. They're posting up well, and just a block there.
Gets it swatted away as Walker took it in hard, but nice defense by the Red Devils.
Desmet just cannot seem to get anything. Can't get an outside shot, can't get one at the rim. Chaminade is in their face. I'm kind of curious what Coach Bennett told them at the half.
Yeah, the physicality here of the Red Devils seems to be taking over as Gassama pump fake from 3, taking it in hard. Is they're going to call a foul there? Is this going to go on Reed? That's his 3rd of the game.
I think there definitely was a little bit of contact, but I don't know if it was enough to call a foul. But yeah, I mean, once again, Gassama blew by Terrace, and when you go up like that and a player gets a hand on the ball, it's hard for a ref not to call a foul.
This foul was actually on Philip Cinnabad there, as that is his 3rd of the game, first of the half. As Gassama's first free throw is good, as he is 2 for 3 from the line tonight, as he's got 12 points here in the game.
Only averaging 7 on the year, but already with 12 tonight early in the 3rd quarter. He's a 3-star recruit, so it's kind of odd seeing him with such few points. He's turning it up a bit tonight.
And hits the second as he goes 2 for 2 there from the line, as he now has his 12th. As here's Brian Ward up top. Getting it over to Mayo. Cinnabad going to try to get something going here offensively, as Ward's going to go baseline. Doesn't seem to be much open. Kicking it over to Cinnabad. Cinnabad mid-range jumper, no good, as the rebound there is by Walker. And Taylor taking it baseline. Pull-up J, no good. Good defense there by Nilavon Daniels, a sophomore, with the offensive board. Puts it back up. and that is Justin Duff.
It seemed like none of the Red Devils wanted the rebound there, Cooper. They just kind of sat there and watched the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, as that is Duff's 6th point of the night. The sophomore as Brian Ward. And swats it away as Gassama. Nice defense there. Just kind of put a hand out, but got it on the ball.
I'd love to see Terrace Reed go back to the post. He's been unstoppable from there this entire season. And, you know, tonight, obviously, he's got a bigger Gassama on him, but I still think he can get the job done.
As here is Sinabad trying to make something happen. Got to get rid of the ball and start moving around for the Red Devils. And here's Mayo baseline, and he throws it down. Damian Mayo with authority throws it down on top of Lovett there. What a throwdown from Damian Mayo as he's got 11 in the game. Ball gets away. Gassama going up, but it's going to be a foul on Terrace Reed. That's his 3rd of the game.
Well, that was not the first time Damian has done that this year, but it is always so fun when he does. I mean, come on, man. Driving baseline and throwing it down on a defender like that, I mean, what high schooler does that, man? Not many. That's the thing. Not many.
Being here at the game, I saw when he got the ball in his hand and was driving, there was this look in his eyes, and he was like, I'm going to posterize him right now. And he did it. What a dunk by Damian Mayo. As now the junior Jimmy Lansing has to come in for Terrace Reed, as Reed is in foul trouble with 3 fouls.
Sinabad and Mayo actually both with Sinabad and Reed both with 3.
Yeah, the big junior Jimmy Lansing is 6'7", starting left tackle for the football team as well. So you know he's going to be physical out there. Gassama, nearly perfect for the line. Hits that one again, as this is only a 5-point game here. As Brian Ward looking to push quickly. Sinabad open, he's going to take it to the baseline. Going up and under, no good. Gets his own board, no travel call. Daniels from the corner, 3. Doesn't fall. Mayo with another offensive board for the Red Devils. Pull-up mid-range jumper. No good. And Daniels yet again, his 4th offensive board of the night. Sinabad mid-range jumper. It's good. And 3 offensive rebounds there from the Red Devils. Sets up finally a bucket for Philip Sinabad as he's got 7 on the game.
Coach Williams is not going to be happy about that, allowing 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession. That is something that you cannot do if you're the Desmet Spartans.
Yeah, just out-hustling there, Chaminade did, as Taylor gets it blocked by Mayo. As Gassama on Jimmy Lansing here. Good defense here by the Red Devils. Fadeaway jumper is no good. And Mayo on the break here. And Sinabad, he's got an open 3. Is he going to hit it? And no good. But Daniels with his 5th offensive board of the night. What a rebounding performance. Here's Sinabad in the low post, gets it to fall as he's got 9 points now.
I mean, come on. The sophomores. Daniels, the sophomore Daniels, what's going on here, man? 5 offensive boards. He's everywhere tonight.
He is everywhere, is right. As Sinabad getting all sorts of open looks, and he's hit a couple nights. He's got 9 points, one of his better games of the young season. And looking to go to Gassama in the post, but Duff's going to pull up here from the top of the key for 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Lovett. And no good. Gassama, another board as he just wants it right now. As they're going to call a foul on Sinabad there.
That's his 4th foul, Cooper.
And that is his 4th foul. He's starting to play a really good game, but he's going to have to be subbed out here as the Strotter twins are checking in.
Now, we talk about foul trouble as a team, but one player specifically to point out is Philip Sinabad. Almost every single game, he has had 4 fouls in the 3rd quarter. And he's just got to get his body under control and learn to, stand back a little bit and not always, throw himself right at the player.
Yeah, Sinabad from Serbia and just kind of getting adapted over here to this high school level basketball. Never played in America before this year. It seems to be a little bit sloppy on defense as they're going to call it. That's an offensive foul there on Gassama as it was just kind of there all the way. You can see it from up here.
That's going to be his 3rd of the game as he's in foul trouble now.
Yeah, they need to get Terrace. If Terrace Reed didn't have 3 fouls, they can get him back in the game and attack Gassama, get him to 4 fouls.
But see, this is what's great about Damian. Now that Terrace Reed's not in the game, he knows that he's the primary offensive weapon, and he's showing it.
Yeah, this is where he's so deadly. And here's Mayo going right hard as they're going to, and a bucket by Damian Mayo. Looked like it was definitely an and one, but no foul called. As Mayo's got 13 points, and that's going to force Desmet to take a timeout as Chaminade is up 47-36, 11-point lead with 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and we will be back from break. And we are back here to resume action at Chaminade College Prep as Chaminade has an 11-point lead here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Playing exceptionally well so far in this third quarter.
And Niederbach kicking it down low to Gassama. Turnaround move. Is they're going to call a foul there on Lansing, but he seemed to be straight up the whole way. Not much else he could do.
Yeah, not much Jimmy could do there. I mean, he was straight up in the air, and you see Chaminade's coaches on the sideline and some of the fans putting their hands up, trying to show that that's what he was doing. But, you know, once again, it's hard for a ref not to call a foul there when a player's in the low post.
Yeah, they are calling this game tightly as Chaminade already has 5 fouls in this second half early on, as Desmet only has 1.
Once again, though, out of the 5 players on the court, there are only 2 combined fouls. As what's very important is that Damian Mayo with 0 has stayed out of foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, definitely want him out of foul trouble with his ability and what we saw in that baseline throwdown. But Gassama has been money from the line tonight as he cuts the Chaminade lead to only 9 as Brian Ward with it. Kicking it over to Straughter. Straughter for 3. That's his hot spot. No good. As rebound by Niederbach. Slowing it down here for the Spartans. Kicking it down low. Jimmy Lansing guarding Gassama. Mismatch here for the Spartans, and they are exposing it. As they're going to call another foul here on the Red Devils, as Desmet is almost in the bonus.
Yeah, Sekou is bullying Lansing down there on the block. I mean, he knows that he's a better player, so he's using his skills and his ability to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Gassama's got some really good post moves down there, and he's making Jimmy jump right away and getting him to the line, and he's been near perfect tonight as he knocks another one down. As he already has 16 points, 17 points. That is his best game of the season. He's only averaged 7.
Something that Desmet is missing tonight, Cooper, is the 3-star Mizzou commit Yaya Kita out with a torn ACL. And not having him is definitely making a big difference for Desmet.
Yeah, exactly. As that's going to be a timeout there by Chaminade as we will go to a quick break. And we are back here after a timeout by the Red Devils. A lot of stoppages so far in this third quarter. It's been a long quarter for both teams, but some big highlights, and the one that capitalized all of them was Damian Mayo's throwdown as Straughter going to take it in, kicking it over to Ward. Mayo up top, taking it with his right, going up, and he gets it in the bucket over Lovett there by Damian Mayo.
Mayo's just absolutely getting to the rim at will right now. Cooper already with 6 points in the quarter, and he's playing good basketball.
Yeah, that move tonight has been so good for him. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Jimmy Lansing right away. He's only been in the game for about 2.5 minutes, too, as Gassama is just exposing him there in the low post. As Gassama's already got 18, he's going to go back to the line.
See, Coach Bennett has pretty much no other option right now with Terrace Reed already in with 3 fouls, and obviously you want him for the 4th quarter, but, you know, there's no one else the size of Gassama that can guard him, other than Sinabad, who's also with 4 fouls already.
Yeah, Jimmy's got the size, but so far he's been slow on his feet, and Gassama's been exposing him as he now has 19 points and almost taking over this ball game as the lead is only 8 for the Red Devils.
I just want to acknowledge the fouls right now. Chaminade already with 7 and Desmet with 1.
Yeah,
that's a big story to tell her to why this game is as close as it is.
And an offensive board there by Lovett as Gassama now has Walt Straughter, and he's fronting him in the post, but still nothing. And Walker going baseline, kicking it back out to Niederbach. Lovett, pump fakes a 3. Nice no-look pass there to Taylor. And here's Niederbach with the 3 ball, no good. As Ward with the rebound, and here's Mayo. Going up and one. Damian Mayo finishes yet again strong as he's got 15 points now.
Oh, Damian Mayo playing out of his mind right now, Cooper. That's already, I believe that's his 17th point. I believe the scoreboard operator forgot to put up his last 2, but I think he has 17 now, and now with 8 in the quarter.
Yeah, it's funny to think because we always think that he's playing so good every night, but he just is that good. This is a nightly thing for this kid, as he's going to get a lot more offers as he continues his journey, only a junior, and he is just so dynamic at scoring the basketball.
Yeah, I think he's overlooked a little bit because of Terrace, but he is exceptionally well too. And
he's,
gets it.
Yeah, he's just such a solid player. He can do almost everything. As here's Taylor, we're under a minute to go in the third quarter. It's Desmet moving the ball around here. And Walker has been very, very quiet tonight. Usually Desmet's star only has 5 points, as he's averaged about 11 this season, as it is good there, as that is Taylor for his 4th point of the game.
Nice shot there by Taylor from the shoulder.
Yeah, under 30 seconds to go here now in the third quarter. You're going to have to see. I wonder if Chaminade's going to go for the last shot, as it looks like they are going to. And wouldn't be surprised if this was going to be designed for this man with the ball right now, Damian Mayo. And Mayo going to look to attack here as we are under 10 seconds now. Mayo calling ISO for himself. Stepping back, kicking it out, Lansing. Somebody's got to get a shot off here. Mayo, pump fake, 3 ball, no good. Chaminade with a 51-43 lead here after 3 quarters at Chaminade College Prep, as we will be right back for the start of the 4th quarter.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter basketball. Chaminade up 51-43 on the Desmet Spartans. So far, this has been a very highly anticipated match, and it has lived up to the hype. And Mayo's going to inbound that one to Sinabad, who has 4 fouls on the game.
Sinabad and Reed back in the game now, as Reed's got 3 and Sinabad has 4 fouls.
Ward now driving baseline. Tries to find Reed, but Reed can't catch it, and Desmet is now pushing. Taylor with it. He's going to find Niedenbach in the corner, who goes right back to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Mayo. Gassama sets a screen. And Taylor uses it to the left. Tries to find Gassama, can't. Shot or 3-pointer by Walker, no good. Rebounded by Gassama though, and no good, but another rebound, and finally, Terrace Reed comes down with it. Now Brian Ward pushing. He finds Sinabad. Sinabad driving. Nice reverse layup, but it is no good. He goes right back up, and it is good. Sinabad now with 11 points, and he's having one of his best games as a Red Devil.
Yeah, Sinabad playing really hard tonight. He's got a lot of open shot opportunities as he converts that there. I'd like to see him in the near future, though, just go up with that thing. He doesn't need to go up and under. He's a strong, big body out there.
He is indeed one of the bigger guys on the team. Now Taylor with the driving. He puts up a shot, and he gets it to go. And Desmet brings it right back down to single digits. Ward now with the guarded by Niedenbach. On the floor for Chaminade, Ward, Mayo, Sinabad, Reed, and Daniels. Three juniors and 1 sophomore. Sinabad once again misses the layup. And Desmet with the chance to close this gap even more. Nice drive by Niedenbach, and he gets it to go. And the lead, just like that, is down to 6.
Yeah, almost a big block there from Terrace Reed. We almost saw it, but Niedenbach got the shot up and over him. As Chaminade here on a little bit of a drought. Desmet is flourishing right now.
Terrace Reed wants it in the post, and they're going to call Gassama with the foul. He doesn't like the call, but he looked like he was holding Terrace Reed back, and that's only Desmet's 3rd foul.
Yeah, it's a big foul, though, in this ballgame, as Gassama now has 4, and he has easily been the marquee player tonight with 19 points.
And it looks like they're going to pull him out of the game, and that's huge for Chaminade. It's now no one on the floor for Desmet even compares to Terrace's size.
Yeah, and we've seen so far with Gassama off the floor, Terrace Reed has been dominant. So just watch him go their way as they are doubling him right away in the post. Gets it out. Oh, and
looks like
they're going to call a timeout.
Yep.
Look like Mayo, they almost called a little 5-second, but Bennett got the timeout off.
Almost called a 5-second there. And we probably won't go to a break here as we've gone to so many.
Yeah, we've gone to a lot of breaks tonight, so I'm just going to mention quickly there is let's see, what do we got? We got lacrosse registration. If you're a Chaminade student, register for the Chaminade High School and Middle School lacrosse team is now open. Visit ccplacrosse.com for more details.
Yeah, Chaminade lacrosse. I actually played Chaminade lacrosse freshman and sophomore year, and it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, I never have played lacrosse.
And now with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, Chaminade holding on to the lead, but Desmet so far has played better. Cooper, what's the key to Chaminade to containing this lead?
Yeah, so Chaminade needs to keep continuing to play this tight man defense because they're starting to get a lot of open looks on fast breaks, so Chaminade needs to slow them down and not let them take over the fast break game.
And now back onto the court, still the starting 5 for Chaminade.
Yeah, but something to really notice right now in this ball game is without Gassama on the floor, it's going to be tough for Desmet right now with Reed out there. Gassama with 4 fouls, and if they just attack him in the post one more time, he's going to foul out. That'd be a huge loss for the Spartans.
Sinabad now with it in the corner. He goes up top to Reed, and Reed gives that to Daniels. Daniels drives. Nice floater there by him, and it is good. And there goes Daniels, 7 points tonight to go along with 8 rebounds.
Yeah, Daniels is having such a good night out there. Not going to look great on the stat sheet, but he has been the key player for the Red Devils tonight.
He's doing those things
doubling at half court.
Oh, no, that's not good. As Lovett has it on the place. But they're going to call Lovett with the travel as he had a wide open lane to the basket, but took too many steps too quickly, and Chaminade's going to take it back. Out there for Desmet, Niedenbach, Walker, Taylor, Goins, and to top it off, Lovett. Now Ward with it up top. He's driving down the paint, and he kicks it out to Mayo, who finds Reed down low with a nice little turnaround, and he gets it to go, hits the deck, no foul called, but Terrace Reed is unstoppable from the low post tonight as he just turns around and puts it up like it's nothing.
What a bucket there from Terrace Reed. I mean, that move is so good. To hit it soft off the glass like that is just amazing because he's got 13 points.
As you can see, Gassama quickly goes right back up to check in after that. And now Chaminade back to double digits with a 10-point lead.
And no one's going to be able to stop Reed other than Gassama, and they need him in the game even with 4 fouls. As Lovett's going to pull up for 3, and that is good.
Good shot there by Lovett. And now Ward taking it up.
Yeah, back to a 7-point game here. As Desmet with Gassama coming back in the game. This could get closer down the stretch.
Daniels with it up top. Finds Mayo. Mayo in the corner to Reed. And it looks like he traveled. Thought about shooting it, but second-guessed himself and hit the ground before he got the dribble off.
Yeah, Reed just got to go up with that thing all the way. His three-point shot has improved dramatically. So just go up and pull that thing from the corner.
You see him tapping his chest there saying, my bad, and now Taylor taking the ball up. Desmet going to slow it down a little bit here as still got plenty of time left, only down 7. Going to give it to Gassama at the top of the key. Gassama over to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Mayo tightly, finds Niedenbach.
Get good defense all over the floor by the Red Devils.
And they're going to mark Reed with the foul. That is his 4th foul. And Chaminade now in trouble with their big man, 1 foul away from being done for the game.
Yeah, right now with Reed with 4 fouls, and when we saw Jimmy Lancey come in, he just got absolutely exposed by Gassama. So you're going to need to see a guy like Damian Mayo really step up.
Gassama now with his first free throw. He's shot a lot tonight. It's going to be 1-1, and he gets it to go. He's been almost perfect. I think he's 8 for 9 or 9 for 10 now tonight.
Yeah, he's only missed 1 or 2 from the line. He's been stellar. He's got 20 points, his best game on the season.
And now here he is with the second of 2. And he gets it to go. Lead now back down to 5. Shortest lead for that Chaminade's had in a while. Ward guarded very tightly by Niedenbach. And he's going to give that one up to Mayo, who's now guarded up top by Taylor.
These Desmet fans and the bench are getting into it here.
Ward now with it. Back over to Mayo. Chaminade working it around, not taking a contested shot. Daniels gets it poked up by Taylor. He's going to grab that one at backcourt. And Sinabad now with it. Sinabad back to Mayo. Chaminade. This Desmet defense is playing good. And it looks like we're going to get a foul called on the floor. And it's going to go against number 1, Brian Taylor.
Yeah, so with the refs right now calling this game so tightly, both big men, the stars of these teams, have 4 fouls. So you got to really watch out for this. Is this going to get interesting down the stretch?
Daniels with it. He drives, puts it up, and he gets fouled by, that's Walker, Jeremiah Walker. And Daniels will go to the line. One of the better free throw shooters for Chaminade. Walker, that was his first foul on the game.
Yeah, a player who's been very quiet tonight, who's one of the stars, if not the star for this Desmet team, is Jeremiah Walker. Haven't said his name nearly at all, as he only has 5 points, because Daniel misses the first free throw.
Walker averaging 11 a game. Yeah, only with 5, though. And Daniels here with his second free throw. And it's good. 4 minutes to go. Chaminade leading 58-52 on Desmet. Desmet taking the ball up carefully. Taylor down low to Gassama. Gassama goes up. No foul called. A lot of contact by Sinabad, but no foul as Mayo's going to push. Drives. And he loses the ball.
Not sure what that was.
Not sure what that was, but loses the ball. And Lovett now driving in the corner. Walker launches the 3, and he gets it to drop. And Desmet calls a timeout. Strange timeout there as they just hit a 3, but Coach Walker wants a timeout, or Coach Williams, I'm sorry, wants a timeout. And now, Chaminade only clinging on to a 3-point lead. We'll
yeah,
right back.
we'll go to break, why not?
Apparently, we're getting a lot of text, about
Oh, a chance to win $10,000 here at Chaminade. If you want to win $10,000, make sure that you participate in the annual tuition raffle that is back, and the lucky winner gets to choose free tuition for 1 student for the 2021-2022 school year. So purchase your chance today, and they're on sale now at chaminade-stl.org.
Thank you for that, Cooper. Once again, Rowdy Red Raffle next year, chance to win $10,000 as Desmet closes the lead to only 3 points now. Chaminade will inbound it down at their own baseline. Desmet with a full court press.
Yeah, as we were talking about Walker being a little bit slow tonight, hit a big 3 to get him within 3 points. As Reed got to go right at Gassama and draw the foul. No foul's going to be called. Gassama gets the board.
Good defense there by Gassama. Terrace Reed could not get one then to drop, and now Brian Taylor up top with Desmet. They have a chance to tie this one. And Gassama up top with it, guarded by Reed. Walker driving. He puts it up. It is no good, and rebounded by Daniels. He has been a beast on the boards tonight, and now Mayo with it. He's going to drive. Find Reed down low. Reed goes up. No foul called. Good defense by Gassama, and he goes up again and gets it to drop. Good play there by Reed.
A nice finish by Reed there. Got to attack Gassama right now if you're the Red Devils. Get him to his 5th foul, and you win this ball game.
Both players, Reed and Gassama, 4 fouls. The battle of the big men tonight, and it has been a good one. As Taylor with it now. Gets Mayo to go in the air, and Gassama, and they're going to call a foul on Reed, and that is his 5th foul of the game, and he is going to foul out. That is a huge loss for Chaminade, and just like that, Terrace Reed is done for the night. That is a heartbreaker if you're a Chaminade fan.
Yeah, it looked like that the foul was on Reed, but they're discussing it right now. As it was, and I feel like if you're Chaminade right now, if you're Coach Bennett, got to play small ball. Bring in Nate Straughter like he just did. Play small ball and get open three-pointers and just try to double Gassama in the post and maybe foul him out if you can.
Now if you're Chaminade, you got to pray Sinabad doesn't get his 5th foul. He is the last tall man out there on the floor that could guard Gassama.
And it looks like Chaminade is going to take a timeout.
Can't tell if this is a
Not
timeout.
sure what's going on here, but
I don't think it's a timeout. Yeah, the refs aren't. They're holding the ball. They're not going anywhere. Don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but Chaminade now loses one of probably their best player right now and their most height and rebound advantage on the team. So you're going to need a guy like Nate Straughter right now who's been so good off the bench all year to step up. He's got to play hard on defense, and if he hits one more three, could be one of the daggers here coming down the stretch as Chaminade's up 5.
Gassama now. He has been in the line countless times tonight as he's going to go again.
And nearly automatic for the line. He hasn't missed much.
And he gets that one to go too. So the lead's only 4 now.
It's 22nd point of the game too. Huge night for Gassama.
Only averaging 7 on the year, but with 22 already. And now Gassama.
The senior playing one of his best games of his career.
And he misses that one, and Sinabad comes down with the rebound. And now if you're Chaminade, you're going to want to slow it down a lot. You got the lead. You don't need to force a shot. And, maybe get it down low, try to get Gassama's 4th foul or 5th foul.
Yeah, don't be surprised here. Sinabad got to go right at Gassama and get that 5th foul. Kicking it out. Pump fake. Sinabad, baseline. Beautiful move by Philip Sinabad as he gets it to go. Chaminade now with a 6-point lead.
And now Taylor taking the ball up. And Chaminade bringing that back to a 2-possession lead. Something that Sinabad can do is get to the basket. We want to see more of that from him. Niedenbach now with it over to Walker. Walker drives. He puts it up. And it is no good and brought down by Chaminade. Daniels with another rebound. That's his 10th of the night. And now Ward taking it up.
Yeah, and something that I just got note of is that when a player fouls out, the team has 1 minute to sub. So it was not a timeout by either team. They have that minute
to make
when there's the foul out.
Okay, good to know. Mayo with it now. Ward up top. He's going to give it to Sinabad. Pass off to Daniels. Daniels guarded by Lovett. And Desmet playing some very tight defense. And Lovett's going to foul. It's probably a smart foul as they had 1 to give and only 30 seconds, or a minute 30 seconds to go, down by 6.
Yeah,
I like the foul there.
Yeah, definitely a needed foul there by the Spartans because with 1 to give, like you said, in a 6-point game with a minute and a half left, Chaminade with the small ball lineup on can really just start to run this clock down.
Mayo to inbound. He's going to try and find Ward, and Ward's guarded tightly, but Niedenbach's going to let him get it. And now Niedenbach's on him tightly.
Nice
Finds
pass there by
Daniels.
Ward.
Straughter in the corner. He finds Sinabad. Sinabad steps back for a 3, and he gets it to go. And what could have been an easy layup, he decides to take the 3 and gets it to fall. And Chaminade now up by 9.
What a game by
in the
Philip
corner.
Sinabad with 15
Baseline.
points.
In the corner to Taylor. Taylor now driving. Great defense by Chaminade. Niedenbach's going to launch a 3 in the corner. It is no good. And the ball is juggling. Lovett comes down with it. And Chaminade now has Daniels. And there's a foul. I don't know who it's going against. It looks like it's against Desmet. And that was a crazy sequence of events there. But with 58 seconds to go, Chaminade is going to be on the foul line. And it looks like Daniels will be taking the shots.
And what do you know? Nilavon Daniels comes up with the ball. Has been all over the floor tonight. Has about 4 steals and probably 8 rebounds. And only at 6'2" and a sophomore. Playing unbelievable in his first big MCC game.
Once again, a guy who didn't get much playing time last year has started every game this year and has taken advantage as he misses the free throw, and that's a big miss as
looks like they're going to call a foul there on Straughter. Wasn't really was tough to tell what happened. Maybe a trip there by Straughter, but Gassama's going to go to the line where he's been so good tonight.
Not really sure what happened there, but looks like that's Chaminade's, it's either their 9th or 10th foul, and they're going to mark it on Straughter, his 2nd of the game. But, yeah, going back to it, Nilavon Daniels, he's at 8 points, 10 rebounds, decent amount of assists, and also 2 steals. He's had a great game, Cooper.
Yeah, what a game for the sophomore, playing just so hard tonight. And another guy, too, the junior Philip Sinabad, having a great night, too. He's got 15 points, his season high, has just hit a massive 3 there 2 possessions ago for the Red Devils, as Gassama yet again knocks on another free throw. He's got 23 tonight.
Yeah, you already know that if Sinabad missed that 3, Coach Bennett would not have been happy, as he did have a wide open lane for a layup, but he stepped back, had confidence in his shot, and it dropped.
Not even that, too. Could have definitely drawn the clock down, as immediately when Bennett saw him step back and take that three, I saw his head go down, but hit a huge three. But this game is by no means over, as it is only a 7-point game with 56 seconds to go. And Damian Mayo can run the baseline.
Daniels not with it, trapped in the corner. He's got nowhere to go. And looks like Coach Bennett got a timeout off. And Desmet is pleading for an out-of-bounds call, but Coach Bennett did get the timeout off first. And with 55 seconds to go, Chaminade clinging on to a 7-point lead. And Cooper, this is getting intense.
Yeah, this is what you live for here if you're a high school basketball player, especially here at Chaminade. These big MCC matches down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And it's usually where the Red Army for us is just so, I mean, it's just such a big deal. It's almost an advantage at that point. It's such a fun atmosphere, but even without the Red Army, it's still an amazing atmosphere in this game.
Something I'll say about the Red Army is that they will never give up on a game, and they are always there to support the players. And I have seen countless times a team or one of our Chaminade varsity teams come back from a game purely because the Red Army stuck with it.
Exactly. It's that little bit of fire that can ignite from the Red Army that can get the team going a little bit. But Chaminade here is going to have a really nice possession and get some points on the board to kind of close this game out.
Want to shout out Owen Boyette, senior varsity basketball manager. He does a great job filling up the water bottles and cleaning up the court when there's a spillage on it. So shout out to Owen Boyette for sticking with the team.
Exactly. As there is the buzzer as they're going to come out of the timeout. Chaminade ball on the sideline there with 55 seconds to go, up 7. Both teams in the bonus. Desmet in the double bonus.
And it looks like Chaminade is going to have it on the baseline. Desmet pressuring hard as Mayo will inbound it, guarded by Lovett. We'll see what Coach Bennett has drawn up here. He's looking for a breakaway player, doesn't find one, so it goes to Ward. Right back to Mayo. Mayo has Strotter. Strotter, he's going to go for an easy layup and gets it to drop. That extends the lead to 9 points.
Nice bucket there by Nate Strotter.
Taylor now taking the ball up. Desmet's going to have to go quick here if they want a chance. Down by 9. Taylor, quick layup. He gets it to go, and Desmet calls a quick timeout.
Yeah, one player here for the Red Devils. Brian Ward made a beautiful pass down court there to Nate Strotter, and he's definitely overlooked on this Red Devil team, but such a solid point guard.
Yeah, Brian Ward having a good game. Not the biggest scorer on the team, but he makes up for that in assists, averaging almost 4 assists a game.
He's one of those guys just so mistake-free. He's a lot like our center back for our soccer team this year, Quinn Breckel. I mean, nobody talks about it much, but they just don't make very many mistakes.
Not a lot. No, when he makes a mistake, it's pretty surprising to see. Leading the game for Chaminade, though, Mayo with 15, Sinabad with 15, and Reed with 15. The big three of Chaminade combining for 45 points, 45 of the 67 for that matter.
Yeah, but no Reed here with 36 seconds to go, but Chaminade's 7-point lead.
Trying to cling on as Mayo's going to go to inbound and finds Daniels. Daniels goes right back to Mayo. And
gotta get it up the floor. Look at Strotter. It's double teamed by Desmet. The ball is out. Is they're going to call a foul there?
Desmet's coach is absolutely furious with that call. But, I mean, it was the right call as Mayo was swarmed by 2 Desmet players who were picking and grabbing at his arms, trying to get the ball. And obviously from his angle, he couldn't see it. But, you know, from up here and from the rest of you, it was a foul.
Yeah, and that is the 5th foul of the game on Brennan Lovett, as he's going to be fouled out as well.
And Justin Duff will check back in for Lovett. Little surprising to not see Duff on the court, as he's one of their best shooters, down by 7 with such little time to go. And now Mayo has a chance to extend this lead with a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, no Gus Sama on the floor right now as they need 3-pointers here to Desmet, as that one is good.
And that makes Mayo now 16 points on the night. Chaminade's leading scorer, clearly the most impactful player both offensively and defensively, as he has taken over the second half.
Yeah, such a stud on both sides of the floor for the Red Devils. He hits the second.
And Desmet with only 1 timeout left. It looks like they're going to hold that for later, as they're going to have to go quick. Taylor driving. They're not going to call a foul on that one, and Strotter with it gets fouled by Niedenbach, and now Chaminade will go back to line for another 1-and-1 opportunity.
At 21 seconds to go here, Strotter could make this a double-digit advantage for the Red Devils.
Niedenbach, 5 points on the night now with 3 fouls. And Chaminade, if he makes both of these, you're looking in good shape with 20 seconds to go and an 11-point lead.
Yeah, it's Gassama checks back in the game for rebounding and defensive purposes, I'd imagine.
And gets the first one to drop. And for Strawder, that makes point 8 on the night.
Yeah, Strawder so rock solid off the bench for the Red Devils. And such a good free throw shooter, too. I mean, he hasn't hardly missed at all this year from the line.
And now 70-60 is the score in favor of Chaminade. Strawder to take his second free throw to try and extend it to 11 points. And he does just that.
11-point advantage is going to be tough here for Desmet. They need a quick 3 if they want to have any chance.
So Taylor with it. And he's taking some
Wasted
time
too
off
much
the clock
here.
Duff's just going to have to launch a 3. And it is an air ball, and that's going to fall to bounds. And with that, I think you can pretty much wrap this one up. Chaminade up 11 with 12 seconds to go.
Yeah, not sure if Desmet's going to try to foul here. Probably no reason to, but you never know.
They might try and get a steal, but I'd imagine they won't foul if Chaminade gets the ball.
Yeah, needed that 3 really badly. Oh, it's a steal by Taylor right away. Bad pass by Mayo, and they're going to call foul. Sloppy throw in there by Damian Mayo as he just gave it away.
And they call a foul on the shot there, so Taylor's going to go to the line. That's only Mayo's first foul of the game. And Desmet has a chance to make it or bring it back down to single digits with 2 free throws here.
Taylor looking to get his 9th point of the night here.
And it is no good.
No good, and all Mayo had to do was just get the ball in. Desmet didn't even look like they were going to foul, as he just threw it right away. But
once again, what we talk about, young guys, you know, those are mistakes that you don't make when you're more seasoned, but, you know,
exactly.
you'll get there eventually. And
missed the second, too, but Mayo makes up for it with a rebound. Hustle there.
Takes it down and
ends up with it, and what's he going to do?
It looks like he's just holding it.
Oh, goes under his legs, up to Sinabad.
Up to Sinabad, throws it across court.
Is he going to throw it down?
And Strawder puts it away to make it 73-60 as the buzzer goes off with a final score. Chaminade winning by 13, 73-60. Leading the game in scoring was Damian Mayo with 17, and Desmet fought hard till the very end, but Chaminade pulled away for the win.
Yeah, fun night tonight as Chaminade goes to 6-1 on the regular season. Desmet drops to 5-3 as your Red Devils will be back soon. Thank you for watching tonight, and I'm Cooper Benedict.
And I'm Kevin Keel.
Thank you for watching.